What if I told you that businesses could generate the exact same revenue, but one sales for millions more than the other? Most business owners believe that a growing revenue automatically increases the business value. And this is really what I'm learning. But when banks, buyers, investors evaluate a business, they're looking beyond the numbers. So they're asking one critical question. If the owner disappeared tomorrow, will the business continue to operate and grow? And that's where many businesses actually fail. The reality, the buyers don't buy revenue. They actually buy the predictability of the business, right? They buy the systems, they buy the businesses that can continue to generate results without the owner being involved in every decision. So whether you're a business owner planning to eventually exit, a CRM builder, a certified high level certified admin, a high level agency owner, or someone helping companies scale, this video is for you. I'm Joanna. I'm a business growth architect and revenue system architect. I help founder led build the systems, the marketing, the client and customer journey, not only to help them grow, but also make them more valuable when it's time to exit. So let's dive in. Today, I'm breaking down 10 things buyers and banks look when evaluating a business and why your CRM, automations, and operational systems may be worth more than you realize. So, the very first thing that, of course, they look is your financial performance. Let's start by the obvious one, right? So, that is really obvious. Buyers want to see the consistent revenue of growth, a healthy profit margin, the positive cash flow, the EBITDA, as what you call it at times, right? The current and the recurring revenue, the clean financial reporting. But here's where many business owners actually miss. Revenue gets attention, right? The profit gets offer. If your financial records are messy, your reporting is inconsistent, and nobody can clearly explain, like, where the money comes from. So the buyers get nervous. So it is easier to understand your business financial and the easier it is to sell. So if you have your CPA or your financial advisor, you want to make sure that that is top of your list of the things that you want to polish. And normally it takes around 3 to 5 years of preparing things. Because if you just decide right now that, you know what, I'm going to retire and I'm going to sell it by the end of 2026, as of this recording, you're going to be stuck with a lot of things that you need. And you might not be getting the best deal that you want for your business or when you're selling it. So the customer base. So this is the next step, right? You want to understand your customer. They'll ask a question like, how many active customers do you have? What's your retention rate? How long do your customers stay? What is your customer lifetime value? And are you dependent on a handful of clients? So imagine losing one client and suddenly 40% of your revenue. Now that is a huge risk, right? Buyers loves businesses with diversified customer base because they provide stability and predictability. And this is really why it's really important to understand your client journey and the lifetime value of your customer, so that if customer A come in into a certain offer and they are in your system, you'll be able to see how they actually progress. And when you create data and notes, that helps you a lot when you are trying to exit or try to sell your business. Now, systems and processes. This is where if you are a system architect, you are a CRM builder, you do all of these things in the back end. This is very important for you to understand why your job is very valuable. And if you're a business owner, you would love to really incorporate now this system into your business. This is where things gets interesting. And honestly, this is where many businesses actually lose the value. Buyers want to know, are your processes documented? Do you have SOPs? Can a team member follow the repeatable process? Is the knowledge stored in a system, or is it in the people's heads, right? So there's really going to be a gap in your business. And if you're growing, you want to make sure that you close that growth gap. And if you want a copy of my book, Closing the Growth Gap, you can actually go to Amazon as well, so that you can prepare making sure your front end system and your back end system are talking to each other. So a business that depends on the owner's memory is really difficult to scale and difficult to sell. A business that operates through documented systems is the completely now is a completely different story, right? Because a system can create the consistency. Consistency creates the confidence, and confidence increases the evaluation. Now, next is going to be the CRM and sales infrastructure. Now, let's talk about something I believe is one of the most overlooked assets in your business, your CRM, your customer relationship management. Most business owners think that a CRM is just a place to store contacts, but buyers see something much bigger. A CRM tells the story of how revenue is generated. They want to see is the leads tracked, the pipeline visible, follow up processes, conversion rates, right? Customer communication history, sales forecasting. If your leads are sitting in a spreadsheet, inbox, sticky notes, in someone else's memory, that's a problem. So a well structured CRM gives buyers the confidence that sales can continue after the acquisition, and confidence actually increases the value. So here is a very important scenario, right? So for example, you're a business owner and you have a sales team. Your sales team has all of the data that they do every time they get out of your office and have a conversation with a potential lead. If you don't require your sales team to put those data into the customer relationship management, you are at a loss. If they resign, if you terminate them, all of those information are with them and they can bring it on to the next business. But you're paying them for their time that they acquired those leads for your business. So if you don't spend that much time of thinking that no, I have a lot of time, because what's happening with business owners is that they focus on the fulfillment, which is the reality is the deliverables, right? But if your front end is missing all of these key things, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty in making sure that your forecast of clients that you have are in one place. If not, then we need to talk. Now, the next is going to be the marketing system. Where do your leads come from? So I hear a lot of people. So one of the ecosystem that we offer is our marketing agency. So we do either build the funnels, we run ads, we do all of these things for acquisition. And then when I reach out to a business owner whom I believe need do a lot of effort in marketing, right? Is that they just actually their acquisition is just in one thing. They rely on referral. If you're gonna if you are going to sell your business one day, referral is really good, but referral is influenced by somebody, a person, right? That relationship is actually influenced by either the business owner, a very senior team, or a new team member. It doesn't matter, right? So, where do your leads come from? Can you predict how many leads you'll generate next month? Can someone else step in into your marketing system and keep it running? Buyers love, again, predictable lead generation. So they want to see the lead source. Is it local marketing exhibit? Is it going to be a referral? Is it the lifetime value? Is it a reactivation, right? Reactivating all clients. Do you have a marketing funnel? Is it clear if you are going to put out an ads out there? Where do they go? Are they tracked? Are they monitored? If you invest on billboard, how are you able to monitor that that lead is coming from that certain billboard, right? So one example is that a lot of business owners are so hesitant on getting a marketing phone number dedicated for marketing purposes. Here's my stand with this. Yes, you have been in business for 24 years, 15 years, whatever number of years you are there, they are familiar with your phone number. But if you are targeting, for example, you have a billboard in downtown, wherever that is, in the interstate or wherever you want to put, right, is actually creating brand awareness. But if so imagine this, if you actually purchase a phone number that is really dedicated for just ads, for billboards, for any other thing, and then it gets routed to your regular phone number, and then you have actually a system that is capturing that information that this phone number was called and client A was closed because of this marketing funnel or marketing activity, then you know that a 2,000 billboard per month is is working and that your return on investment is really working, right? Do you have email automation? Do you have a follow-up sequence? Do you have a conversation tracking? The businesses that command premium valuation for me, right, is that they don't rely on hope, they rely on system. Number six is going to be the management team. Here's a simple test. Take a 6 months vacation. What happens? Does the business continue operating or does everything stop? Buyers don't look closely. Leadership, structure, key personnel, employee retention, delegation, decision making processes. Because when you are trying to exit, right? So all of this is something that I'm really learning as I talk to business brokers, CPAs, lawyers, right? Those people who help other people prepare to exit or find buyers, right? Like this is very important because even the people within the business is an asset, and wherein buyers can look into whether they are going to contribute to the growth or are they going to start from scratch if they purchase it. The less dependent the business is on you as a founder, the more valuable it becomes. Now, technology and automation. So this basically goes hand in hand with a customer relationship management, with your automation in your system. Technology is no longer an optional. Modern buyers expect businesses to leverage technology eventually, right? They're evaluating your CRM platform, your automation system, your reporting dashboard, your customer database, your integration, your data security. Technology reduces actually the risk. Automation increases efficiency and both increases business value. So now, going to be next is the operational efficiency. So buyers want to know how work gets done, right? They look for quality control, delivery processes, team workflows, vendor relationship, capacity management, and scalability. Efficient businesses typically generate stronger profit margins. The stronger the margins, it creates a stronger valuation, right? And then they look into as well at number nine, the growth potential. So here's something many owners actually forget is that buyers aren't just purchasing your past, they're investing in your future. What is it after they purchase? What does the business look like? They're looking for expansion opportunities, new markets, additional products, untapped customer segments, geographic growth, right? If buyers can see future upside, you're often willing to pay more today. And then it's going to be the risk assessment. Finally, buyers ask one question: what could go wrong? So they evaluate the risk, right? Is it owner dependent? Customer concentration? It's just based on referrals and nothing else. Employee dependence, poor documentation, weak system, inconsistent revenue. Every risk reduces value. Every system reduces risk. That's why systems matter so much, right? So the bigger lesson for me is that when you step back and look at everything buyers evaluate, you'll notice a pattern. They're not actually buying the revenue, they're buying the how predictable things are in your business. They're buying the process, they're buying the system. They're buying a business that can continue generating results without owner being involved in every detail. That's why every business should focus on building a CRM system, a marketing system, a sales system, a customer relationship system, an operation system. Because ultimately buyers are asking, if the owner disappeared tomorrow, would the business continue to generate revenue, right? Even you yourself is going to ask that one. The businesses can confidentially answer yes are the businesses that command the highest value. So if you're a business owner, an agency owner, a CRM builder, if you work with Go High Level or you're looking for a system, you can actually check out the link down below. I do have a 30 days free trial for Go High Level, which is a customer relationship management system that focuses really on sales and marketing. Or maybe you are a consultant and want to do something today. Take action, look at your system, or hire somebody whom you can trust to help you put this all in place, like my company, and then you can then look into the overall things, right? So ask yourself this: if you step away for 90 days, would this business continue to grow? If the answer is no, you're just identified your biggest growth opportunity. So drop a comment below and tell me which area needs most work in your business right now. Is it sales, marketing, CRM, operations, or customer retention? And if you enjoy content about CRM systems, marketing automation, AI, business growth, and building an exit ready business, make sure to subscribe. So until next time, keep building systems that create freedom, scalability, and long term value.